Every day. It's like every day, you know? Like, did I miss the memo? Am I missing out on something? Gotta get those gains. You know, me, Naija, I just eat rice and stew every day. Like, is this really the college life? I went to a party like the first week of school. Why is everybody here booed up? Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Eniola, and today I'm gonna talk about my college experience so far. If you don't know, I am a college freshman and I've been in college for about like a month now, which is absolutely insane because I feel like I've been here like forever. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about my college experiences and things that I really didn't notice that happened in college. So the first thing that I did not know was so big in college are all of the religious groups they have here. So I'm telling you guys, almost every day I am stopped by someone on our street asking if I want to join their church group. Now, it's not that I have a problem with like, you know, people sharing their faith and everything, but when I'm constantly being asked if I'm going to someone's church service every Sunday, and it's a different church service each time, it gets a little intimidating and it gets a little scary because I feel like I just didn't expect like people to be so like upfront with their faith and everything. And I have no like there's nothing wrong with that like as a Christian myself, but I found out that it was very weird because like I would like someone this actually happened to me. Someone came up to me, they're like, "Oh, we're having a church service, a study group, if you a Bible study group." And I was like, "Oh, I already have a church I'm going to." They're like, "Oh, no, that's fine. You can still stop by." And I was like, "Okay." Like you would think they would get the hint that like I already have a church that I'm going to. I already have my own faith and everything that I'm going through. And you would think like after that they would back off. But no, once they ask for your phone number, your email, any way to contact you, they will still contact you no matter what. And I was very shocked by that because I didn't know that was such a big thing. I mean, I go to a big public university and I get that it's more like it's easier for people to talk about like all of the organizations they have, and I just found out that that was very like it was overwhelming because I'm tired of telling people, okay, look, I have my own church I'm going to, so blah blah blah, but like every day it's like every day. So it was very shocking. I didn't know like that was such a big thing in college until I got here, about all the Christian groups, all of them wanting you to join their service or like join their program, and it's a big thing. So if that ends up happening to you, don't give them your phone number, don't give them your email, don't give them any of your information. The first time someone did that, they said if they can have my phone number, I was like, yeah, sure, because that was like the first church service that I went on campus. I was like, yeah, sure, and they kept on like contacting me every time they could. And that's when I was like, okay, I'll give you my email. But they're still emailing me. So yeah, just don't give out your personal information like that to like groups like that. And especially it could be very sketchy with certain like Christianity groups because, they may be saying stuff that you kind of don't agree with or you don't really side with. So yeah, just know that like college, like going through all of this, it's a learning process, and you're gonna find your people, but don't try to force yourself into a group that you don't feel comfortable in. The next thing that I didn't know that was so difficult was making friends. Now, when I got here, I was already pretty skeptical about making friends because in high school I had like the same friend group since like middle school and like freshman year. So making friends was something that I was already struggling with. But once I got here, I literally felt like I was so behind. Everybody already had their friend group. Everybody was eating lunch together in the dining hall. And I was sitting there, I was just like, wow. Like, did I miss the memo? Am I missing out on something? Because everybody already has all these friends. And, like I made a good amount of friends. Like I was talking to people from orientation and all of that. But I felt like I was always the one reaching out. Like if it wasn't for me, the friend group, like it wouldn't be going. So that's when I felt like, okay, like I really felt alone because it can get like ever since I've been here, I have felt like kind of lonely, and sometimes I've been like, wow, like is this really the college life? Like I don't know. It was very weird. Everybody had a friend group and I was just sitting there. I'm like, am I missing like like I don't even know how to explain it. So I just found out that once I joined very few orgs and stuff like that, I was like, okay, yeah, now I can find some friends. That's like the best thing. Whenever you join an organization or a club, it's really easy to make friends in there because you talk to people who have similar interests to you and you're not just talking to random people. So yeah, that's what I did. I joined ASO and it's helped a lot, like a lot, especially people who are just like me, who are also kind of lonely and they can't really find any friends. So yeah, I really didn't expect that to happen. Like you would think making friends here would be easy since everyone is in the same boat, but when you realize that people already have friend groups coming into college, like that was very intimidating and I didn't know what to do. The next thing I have to say is the dining hall, eating habits, and the freshman 15. Me personally, I feel like I haven't gotten the freshman 15 yet, but I don't know because I'm still in my freshman year. But yeah, I just felt like getting like it's very easy to overeat here because every time I'm in the dining hall and I get a meal, I always feel like, let me get a dessert. Let me get something sweet on the side. But I think I've like mentally trained myself to limit how much I eat so I'm not overeating because it's been like very easy to overeat, especially when you're with your friends and we're like, what should we do? Let's go get something to eat. What should we do? Let's go to Pluckers. Let's go to Wingstop. Let's go to Kava. Like, it's so easy to overeat here, but with all the walking that I'm doing and I've been going to the gym, working out, gotta get those gains. But yeah, it's been so easy to overeat and I feel like like am I getting bigger? I felt like I was getting very like I felt kind of self-conscious about my body because like the dining hall it offered so many foods that I haven't like I don't even try at home, you know? Me, Naija, I just eat rice and stew every day. So whenever I saw like all of that, I was like, I gotta try this. They had a Mediterranean bar, they had a pizza bar, they had vegan burgers. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. So they had like all of these options. I was like, oh, let me try one new thing a day, two new things a day. And I kind of learned how to like stop myself from trying all these new things because like I'm here for a whole school year. I have all the time in the world to try all these new things. I don't need to try them all right now. So yeah, like eating habits, dining hall, like all of that. I just mentally train myself to know that okay, no, I still got a whole week. I don't have to eat everything right now. Especially with the snacks that I brought. Like, I still had the same snacks from the first day of school. And I was like, okay, let me stop. Let me just eat what I can. And then I'll save the rest later. Next is resources. I have been using the resources here like my life depends on it because we're paying for it. Why won't we use the resources? So I actually did go to the mental health and counseling session and that's where I kind of talked to a therapist about I guess like how I've been feeling because I felt like I really needed someone to talk to. And like aside from my parents and my family, I felt like I really need to talk to someone who really knows about this experience and can talk to people my age. So I did go to like the little mental health center and I talked to the lady there and I kind of talked to her about how I was feeling imposter syndrome and how I was feeling like alone, you know? I think the first like 3 weeks of school, I felt very alone. I felt like I didn't belong here and it was very hard on me. So once I talked to her about it, I was like very, like I felt at ease, you know, and I felt like ever since I talked to her, like my days have been getting better and I've been having like a positive mindset about it. My confidence has grown and I think like using the resources here was a great thing. At first I was scared because I'm like me, I don't need any help from anybody. Like I got it, you know, like this happens to everyone. But it took realization to know that I need help in a way that I need to talk to someone. And that helped me learn more about myself, learn more about how I communicate to other people, and just to get a bunch of stuff on my chest. So if you're thinking about going to therapy or the mental health center, just go for it and see how you think about it. Like the worst thing that can happen is that you don't try it for yourself. So just try it and see what happens. The next thing is parties. I found out that I'm really not a party person like that. Like, I don't know. When I went to my first party, I was very much awkward because I'm not like I'm not very extroverted like that, but when I went to my first party, I was just very like Like, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. But I think after a while, I got tired. And I was just I had a lot on my mind that same night. So I was just like, I don't know if I should go to this party. Like, I don't know. I don't think parties are for me. Maybe because I haven't gone to a lot, but I went to a party like the first week of school and I had a lot of fun, like meeting new people. I was singing, dancing, like it was fun. But yeah, if you feel like you're not a party person, don't feel bad, because I feel like college, like the college experience, people always say like, oh, parties, parties. But if you're not a party person, don't try to force yourself to go to a party, especially if you got to pay for it. Like don't go to a party if you don't want to, you know? And just because your friends are going doesn't mean you have to go to. Just know that what you do won't really change how you feel or how others feel about you, you know? Just put yourself first. Next is schoolwork. So me personally, I haven't really stressed about school that much because I've managed my time, and it's not easy, guys. It's not easy to manage your time, but people have been asking what my major is. I thought I said that like a long time ago, but I'm majoring in economics. So don't hate on me because I'm in College of Liberal Arts, but like I feel like school work hasn't really been stressful because I'm doing something that I actually like economics. I love economics. I could talk about it all day, but I'm gonna save that for another video. But economics is something that I really enjoy, so I haven't really stressed about it. I just think about it as learning something new and learning how I'm going to use this in my career in the future. So yeah, I feel like if you have a good mindset about your schoolwork, you manage your time, then you should be perfectly fine. Ooh, that rhymes. Ooh, that rhymes. Schoolwork shouldn't be stressful. If you're stressing, make a study group. That's how I get through all my classes. If you don't have a study group, you're not making it through anything. You're really not. Especially my online art class. Why is my art class the one that I'm struggling with the most? Because I don't have a study group there and it's online. So yeah, you guys definitely need a study group. If you don't have a study group, you're not getting through that class. I'm just saying it right now. Next is relationships. Why is everybody here booed up? I feel so lonely. Like, why does everybody, like, everybody's in a couple, like, there's so many couples out here. It doesn't even matter, like, your sexual orientation. There's a couple for everything. So, yeah, like, when I saw that, I was like, okay. Like, me, I've never been in a relationship, but I feel like being in a relationship, that hasn't really, like, I haven't really like thought about it yet because I've been so stressed about like other stuff, like social life in college, making friends at least. And even friendship can be like a type of relationship. But I kind of talked about that earlier on in the video. So I'm just going to say that like it's kind of hard to get on that same ground. And I feel like everybody here is looking for the same thing. You know, they want their fall and winter boo. You want to like, you know, like everybody wants that. But yeah, I feel like don't be intimidated if you're not like talking to people or you're not like doing anything like that, you know? So, you know, it is what it is at this point, but I'm not really like, I don't really like care about like relationships like that for now. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so the next thing I have, this is like the last thing that I have, guys. It's club fees. Okay, I know that clubs, you know, like you had to pay for them in high school, but the club fees here are super expensive. Why am I paying $300 to be in a club? Who? Me? No. Who has money like that? Not me. But yeah, like, why are we paying so much for, like, to be in a club? That's why I'm glad ASO, I got my little $25. I'm gonna pay to be in ASO, be with my people. But yeah, and then there's this other club called, like, Women of Empowerment or something like that, $120. Where? Not here. So yeah, don't join a club that you gotta pay like a whole tuition for, you know? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to go. Also, guys, I didn't know. Okay, just to let you know, I'm in a recording studio at my school. Apparently, I had to have a certificate to be here. I did not know that. But yeah, I did not know I had to have a certificate. So give me a while to do another talking video because I need to find a place on campus to do these videos. Like, I didn't know I couldn't be in here. Oops. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments about getting through my first year in college, leave them down below so I can check them out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!